Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we are going to be doing layout number 4 from the Close to My Heart Cut Above layout kit. These are the days. Now I've already pulled out the pieces that go with this particular page. I am not going to use a lot of the papers on here, and actually this is the side of the paper that is called for being used upwards. I don't like that one. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and use this side instead. I am going to be using some of the pieces that come with this particular layout or are made for this particular layout. There is a Hello Spring sticker that does not really have anything to do with my photo, so I am not going to be using that. This also calls for a much larger photo. I think it's a 5x7 actually. And I actually am using a 4x4, so it is going to be quite a bit different. Also, the yellow that comes with for this layout, it's really bright. It's really obtrusive. So we're going to cut back on using so much of that yellow as well. I know you're like, Becky, are you going to keep anything? Yes, that circle with the cutout hearts, absolutely keeping that. I did ink the edges of everything in that pumice stone. The pumice stone is a distress oxide that is super, super light gray. So you can kind of tell, but you also, it's very, very subtle. I have been using on the next future layouts when I want to use the gray, I do end up pulling out hickory smoke, which I do like a lot better. But for this instance, for this layout, we are going to be using the pumice stone. Now you can see right there, it's a bunch of scraps I had left over from the Four Seasons spring kit. This paper right here that this workshop kit has, it is from the spring collection. So I did pull out some of my scraps to use on here. And you can see I've already have some circles punched out. They're cut out of the circle thin cuts from Close to My Heart. I already had some of those from a previous layout. So I'm going to go ahead and use those as some of my embellishment pieces. I am not going to end up tying in the wood grain, but I will keep the green and that yellow piece right there because it's not as bright as the pieces that came for this page. So I do like the yellow. I just don't want the such a bright yellow. I didn't want something like that. I will go ahead and start sticking things down here in a minute. So this is basically going to be a circular layout. And like I said, we are inking the edges of everything with the pumice stone. I am so sorry. Sorry about that, guys. This little banner strip came with the kit. The cut file came with the kit. The labels or tabs came with the kit. It's just the stitch circles are what I pulled in. Now, I told you that the sticker that came for this one says, what does that say? Hello Spring, and that's the one we did not end up using. I will go to my Four Seasons spring collection and just pull a sticker off the sticker sheet because I know it's going to match because I know this background paper is a part of that collection, right? So I knew a sticker from there would match, and I didn't really know what kind of title I'd put on here because the Hello Spring is out, right? So I just put a different sticker on there. It says Keep Blooming. This is a photo of my mom. She's 76. I don't know how much more blooming she's going to do. I'm going to show her this layout and see if she says anything about that title. All right, on some pieces, we are going to be using some foam tape, and on some pieces, we are not going to be using some foam tape. So some things will be flat and some things will not be. We're going to build this cluster up right here. This little piece right here, I do end up using it. And in fact, it was a much bigger piece that goes with this page. I end up ripping it. So then I have some left over that I could use on a different page. And I actually do end up using it on a different page. My way of thinking, because I changed the layout around a little bit, just a little bit of that green is going to show. So I didn't need to waste that whole piece on it, right? And I really liked it. It's a sticker, and it's basically tone on tone. You got a light stripe and a darker stripe. So yeah, I do like that piece right there. I didn't want to waste the whole thing if I'm just going to have a little bit showing. So I will cut that off and use it for something else down the road. Actually, not down the road, because I've already done that. I'm going to tuck this piece under just enough to where one of those hearts shows green through it. Thought that was a pretty cute little touch. That tab that's on the top of the photo, that is going to end up going away. We're going to go ahead and stick everything down. For my finishing touches on this one, I'm going to be pulling out some sparkles. Not the bitty sparkles, but the one size larger sparkles, and put those down around the page. I'm also going to be trimming off 1/8 of an inch all the way around and matting it on some of that green cardstock that also matches this collection. I can't remember. It might be avocado. Can't remember off the top of my head what color it is. But you can kind of see it poking over on the left-hand side. Very cute, very cute. Here's where we're just going to rip that and only keep a part of it down there. Cute, cute. All right, so the finishing touches, like I said, is going to be the sparkles, and then also we are going to mat it on very thinly on a green cardstock. When I look at this layout, like here, right here on the page as it is right now, that's what my eye kind of feels is more dominant to me. It feels like the green. So I thought having that green border around would tie it in and make it look like a complete piece, right? A complete picture. And I think it looks really cute. I need to put some journaling strips on there and do some journaling for this one, but that's about it. All right, guys, if you'd like to support my channel, you can go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. You can pick yourself this up. I will have some cut above layouts, just the search for them through my website. A link for those down there, because there are several different ones you can look at if you're looking for, you know, something easy to do. These cut above layouts, they come with directions. They're very simple layouts, very easy to put together. Comes with everything you need, or you can change it up like I do to fit my own aesthetic, and you know, do them however you want and add in some stash if that's what you want to do. So they're very nice. They're fun to use. They're fun to work with. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Here are those sparkles. Thank you so much for joining me. Check the links down below, and I will see you next time, and stay tuned for the still photo. All right. Bye, guys.